Oh shit, hold on, my phone's ringing. Hello? Really? We're getting ready to film. Dude, she's not coming. What do you want to do right now? What is up, guys? I'm Toxin.
This is Random.
And as you can see,
we are not the board today. We're the motherfucking dudes.
We them dudes, man.
We're taking over the board today.
Yes.
Expect things like this.
Expect randomness.
Yeah.
So, I thought we'd come to you today, as you can tell by our little skit at the beginning, fucking Godzilla versus King Kong.
Who bows to who?
Nobody gon' stop me. Here we go.
Kong bows to no one.
Here we go.
We were bullshitting. I mean, I didn't know you had shit on fucking camera, so. But
I record everything. Everything.
here
Christmas,
we are.
Easter's vagina. I record it all. Yes,
Oh
guys.
shit,
Bro,
dude,
what
here.
What did you think? Straight up. Okay, so if you're not familiar with these characters, first of all, fuck you.
Yes, exactly.
But the original King Kong,
here.
and I believe it was King Kong versus Godzilla, and this one is Godzilla versus King Kong. I could be wrong.
Oh.
But the original one came out back in 1963. And if memory serves correct, I do believe, because it's been a hot minute,
You're our memory.
I do believe that King Kong won that one, which is total bullshit.
Which, now we're here, which started the whole shebang right here. What was the little thing that we heard about that?
After this movie dropped, when they resurrected Godzilla,
Show them the screen, George.
2 days after premiere, it was greenlit for 2 more movies.
For 2 more movies, so you know we were gonna bring out all the originals, and that's what we did in King of Monsters, bro. Show a clip of that.
So just look at that.
Good.
King Kong, yes. King of Godzilla.
Bro.
It brought back fucking King Ghidorah, Rodan, Mothra, and a couple other people we didn't know. There was the Mastodon, the crab person, and then one of the Mutos, which is from the first one actually. So they brought him back. So I guess there was more of them. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah. And yeah, they're breeding them or something. They're making them. No, this is in King Kong versus Godzilla, where they were trying to train. Which spoilers alerts if you haven't seen the movies and whatever. Spoilers. So let's get at it. King Kong, Godzilla versus King Kong, and the title tells you right there. 2 titans finally meeting screen to screen, because you do remember Skull Island. Who doesn't remember Skull Island? I don't remember Samuel motherfucking Jackson.
He made that movie. I'm sorry, Loki.
And he was facing Godzilla. I was like, man, King Kong better watch out.
That shit, yeah, he was facing him. Loki, I'm sorry, I really didn't care for him in that movie, but Samuel motherfucking Jackson, he made that movie for me. But like we're saying, on to Godzilla versus King Kong. Sorry we're all over the place, but we're random and toxic. You should fucking be used to this.
You should be used to this. This is the dudes. With them dudes.
We them dudes. Now, first off, kudos to rewriting fucking history. It's how it's supposed to be. Better to be a god than it is to be a king.
Ooh.
Just saying. So, got my boy, obviously with that, spoilers again, Godzilla takes it home. They fought like what?
Like almost 2 to 3 times.
Yeah, 2 to 3
Because
times.
they brought the back. Because we got the impression that Godzilla was already tearing up shit. Like for some fucking strange reason, out of those 2 movies, he just chills until he's provoked or he feels that there's something that he has to.
Exactly.
Like, there's somebody out there that gotta
If there's another alpha or somebody threatening my crown, I'm gonna go and handle it. And even in this one, when they're transporting King Kong to come do some bullshit fucking mission.
Yeah,
like
it was
everything leading up to it. They made Godzilla the bad guy. He was destroying laboratories, cities, which apparently they said was for no fucking reason. So we were already pissed from the get go because we're like, oh, we see what they're gonna do here.
Yeah,
he's the bad guy. King Kong's a soft little fucking Donkey Kong motherfucker.
And they fight on the damn battleship or whatever. Both 2 billion times. I don't know how much they weigh, but still,
they're huge.
They're huge, and it was a pretty good battle. They gave it to what was it? I guess it was Godzilla.
It was Godzilla.
Godzilla got this one. That's right, because King Kong.
He almost drowns him. He almost drowned him.
It was. The visual effects was amazing. Again, it's streaming on HBO Max in theaters.
Godzilla says you don't want to catch these fucking smokes, right? And he came up, He obliterated the ships, the fleet that was transporting King Kong, and almost drowned him twice in that one battle. And then it kind of leads it to, they crammed too much in this movie. They try to sum it up everything. You know, that whole theory about the hollow earth, that the outer shell is what we live on, and there's a different world underneath the crust, saying that, you know, dinosaurs are still alive. The laws of gravity and physics and all that doesn't matter there. Yeah. And supposedly fucking King Kong was like, he was king there. So I don't get that.
It kind of like, it went real quick when we finally get to that point, because at this point, I guess, what monsters are out there? I don't remember the monsters.
Okay, so the monsters that you appear, what do you mean, like on the crust or in the hollow earth?
On the hollow earth.
On the hollow earth, he faces like these little crab things.
Oh yeah, those were amazing.
And the flying snakes, like they were. If you ever seen After Earth, I think that's what it's called, with Will Smith, the M. Night Shyamalan movie. There is like the evolution that, you know, snakes have, like not wings necessarily, but they can glide to get their prey. So this one took it to another level where they actually had wings that they could flap, and they were soaring through the sky and attacking Godzilla and the fleet that was transporting.
So that was pretty cool. He had a couple battles. Those battles under his belt because he don't have many. But.
Didn't know he ate meat. I don't
remember that shit either. That was crazy.
After killing him, he was eating like parts of him. So I didn't remember that. I thought he just ate fucking fruit. But
you know, and the fishes, I gave the fish a pass. You know, sushi, whatever.
Yeah, sushi. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So then we go in and then we go to that. We finally go to that Middle Earth. Or what is it called?
Hollow Earth.
Middle Earth.
It is. Goddamn.
And it goes quickly when he goes in there, and he already there's like remnants of skulls, bones.
Yeah.
And he finds this chair, and he finds a weapon, which we already knew since the ass woman that he got in the beginning of the fucking movie.
They had to give him some kind of edge, I guess.
Dude, and then George Toxin called it out. He was like, "Isn't that Godzilla's?"
It was
one of his spikes,
So
it was a Godzilla spike.
So I'm getting the handle was a bone. The actual blade itself, which seemed to be indestructible for some fucking reason, it was one of Godzilla's spikes that was on his back. So I'm guessing like a part of his bone too. And apparently this weapon can hold a charge. So he puts it in this little thing cut out in the ground, and it begins to charge up, like harnessing the actual energy, like an energy like no other on Earth, from the Earth, which is weird. But yeah, so it charged up and it can hold the blast. When Godzilla finds out where he is, he sends a radioactive blast down to the crust, and it opens up a hole, and then, you know, round 2 begins. First off, fuck whoever wrote that shit, because this hatchet was indestructible. It could withstand hit, you know, going through buildings and his heat blast.
A heat blast, and it actually charged it up for him. So it's kind of gives you one, because they finally go at it again. And this one, I think they give it to King Kong at this point.
He kind of dazes Godzilla.
He kind of dazes his ass, and then we get
the battle royale.
The battle motherfucking royale, which we didn't know what villain that these guys and how these guys were gonna become not so much friends or to respect one another and be like, okay, because you couldn't kill one. We couldn't kill one of them.
Yeah, you couldn't.
Like we would have been pissed even for King Kong.
Yeah.
We're clearly Godzilla fans, but. Like, if you would have tried to kill me, you know, come on, man.
I would have turned the movie off, man. I was already going to turn it off after the fucking hatchet and the thing, and the thing with making him a bad guy.
Yeah.
But before the big battle, which we haven't revealed the main enemy, the main the heavy. They do fight one more time. Godzilla, you know, shakes it off, and he goes toe to toe with King Kong again, dislocating his shoulder.
Ooh, yes.
Throwing him about like he's nothing, like a plush toy, which is awesome, by the way.
And he steps on him, and Toxin called it, bro.
He steps on him, and they roar in each other, you know, establishing dominance. Yeah. But Godzilla just gives him that nod of respect, you know, like, okay, you know, like, kind of, you know, King Kong kind of just lays down, like, all right, you got me. Which, again, out of 3 battles, I'm just saying Godzilla walked away with that title again. Just saying. But yeah, they give him the nod, and then he walks away. And then I'll let Random do the big reveal on who the heavy is.
The heavy, and then finally, because we get a glimpse, even from the beginning of the movie, because spoiler alert, there's something really controlling, like through the other movies that we haven't seen. It's it's about sound waves, about connection with us, with these monsters, with these
Titans.
These Titan monsters. What do they call them? These kaiju.
Kaiju.
But it's radio waves, and so it shout out to the actor. I don't know his real name, but I know him as Paperboy from Atlanta. That guy came out in.
I'm pretty sure you've seen an image somewhere.
That dude. There was already a hint, and it was a big old sphere, and it was kind of controlling Godzilla for him to be to destroy the city, and for them to go back to trying to get King Kong to find someone to defeat Godzilla, because Godzilla is considered the bad guy in this movie. Anyways, so I was like, man, this eye's pretty big. It's a big sphere. What's going on? And then we get this big reveal. Not just yet, where they already had this battle. We're kind of jumping back and forth in this review.
But we can do that.
But we can do that, exactly. So, make it a long story longer. Mega Gun fucking Zilla, bro. Tell him, Tyson. He knows about this shit. Tell him.
Mega Godzilla. God damn it. He's 1.0. He's scrawny. He's skinny. And they're using the skull because of King Ghidorah.
This is Christina, by the way.
Of King Ghidorah, because they could communicate telepathically through the three heads.
Oh,
so
yes.
they're using him to control Mechagodzilla. But once they get this energy from the Earth that they've been looking for, because it can't sustain power. I guess there's nothing that can power this big ass robot. That it goes crazy, and it kind of gives a hint, and it could get an opening to another one where Mecha King Ghidorah comes out, where it takes over Mechagodzilla, and he starts thinking for his own. He kills his pilot, like electrocutes him, and goes on a rampage.
Like that.
And the battle was dope. Don't want to take nothing from that.
No, nothing from it.
But when it was just Godzilla and Mechagodzilla, it was all Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
He was handing Godzilla his ass on a plate.
And mind you, this is already a moment where he already defeated King Kong for the third time.
Yeah.
And dislocated his shoulder. So he's already out for the count. And like he's already
tired.
kind of tired. Coming up, and then this motherfucker come up from the mountain.
Yeah,
coming from the mountain.
Out of a mountain.
I don't know. Booyah! We're excited. I know I was extremely.
I stood up.
I was like, ooh!
I stood up from my chair to fucking that big reveal, and it didn't let down. Obviously, the old ones were people in suits. Movement was limited, but dude, he was all over.
And this man was fast. Godzilla was fast.
He moved in this one. He was quick in this one. He was all over the place. The other one, he was a turtle with the thing moving slow. But this one that made up for it because he was all over. But yeah, Mechagodzilla was whooping that ass.
Then we were like, what the hell is gonna happen? King Kong gets up, and what do we say? We're like, how's he
said a Riggs moment.
Yeah, a Riggs moment from Lethal Weapon. If you don't know, man, I don't know what to look it from.
Look it up.
So he fucking uses the building to pop his shoulder back in. I'm sorry,
He tries to pop it back in. Like he said,
he goes
Riggs from Lethal Weapon, when his shoulder was dislocated, does he hit the ground or does he hit the wall?
He's like a part of the building.
He hits like a wall or something. Yeah. And that same thing King Kong does. He hits a building and he just pops it back into place.
We actually cheered like, hell
that
yeah,
was dope.
We know this is the moment that we all called it. Like, this is the moment that he comes in Godzilla's aid, which, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Enemy's friend, and then respect. You didn't kill me. I don't know.
And I will say for that part, because he hasn't been my boy for this whole thing.
I know.
But my boy King Kong stood up and they were tag teaming Godzilla. There's a point. It just kind of took me back to the wrestling days, like the old school Undertaker and all them. They both had an arm and they were like throwing him through the buildings together. They were on it.
And then the first bullshit. Of course, this is Godzilla movie. Jump the board a little. When when they faced each other, he had the axe and Godzilla shot his mega ray.
Yeah, his ray.
He fucking blocked it with the axe. So he absorbed all that power, and that's when we were like, what? He can't even destroy this axe? This bullshit. And then we go back to this. We go fast forward. When he's actually King Kong is fucking up Mechagodzilla by himself.
Yeah.
And he gets the axe, and he kind of like Mechagodzilla has King Kong. Damn it! I'm excited. And like Godzilla had that moment like fucking Thor with Captain America. He's like, I know you can do it. And he shot the ray and charged it up for King Kong, and he like, okay. Booyah, booyah, booyah. Limbs was flying. It was beautiful, dude. I made it up for me at that moment.
Yeah, you did. You really did. Charge it up, cut him to fucking pieces, and then did a fucking fatality at the end where he rips his skull and his spine out of the fucking body and just holds it up and roars. That was just the the icing on the cake right there.
Yeah, man, you gave it like that was one way I didn't think how they were gonna give the spotlight to these two master coming titans, these two badasses in one movie, and they did it well.
They did. But with that badass battle, did not like, again, I know he's tired, did not like that he could not have killed Mechagodzilla without King Kong's help.
Yeah.
Maybe a little assistance, but then towards the end it was all King Kong, chopped it up. So, it's a double-edged sword. It was brilliant, but at the same time, because he is a god, I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, even wrapping it up, like, at the end, guys, King Kong's done, he collapses.
Yeah.
And fucking guys, go on.
No, yeah, because you're right, because Godzilla tells him, like, he kind of like, they were helping each other at the, like I'm saying, but when fucking Godzilla rises and then King Kong's like, fuck, alright, cool, I get to chill, and then, what does he do?
Fucking Godzilla stands up and says, round 4, motherfucker, let's go! Let's go!
He gets up, he's like,
yeah, he's all hurt. Grabs his axe.
because of X.
Just want to point out, I saw fear in King Kong's eye. He was like, he didn't want that smoke no more, man.
Definitely,
he didn't want that shit no more, man. But I'm just saying, he submits to the king, the true king.
And they fucking bow.
Throws his axe.
Yes!
They do the nod. Godzilla goes back to the ocean. Fucking, that's the cherry on top, right there. That was fucking brilliant. I loved it. Rewrote history for me, and it wrote a huge wrong. I'm just saying that's been going on for years. Just saying. So, you got anything to say?
That's it, man. My recommendations. I don't know. It's not. I guess it's gonna have to involve HBO Max. We're watching a show called.
Shit.
I want to say it. Raised by Wolves. Has nothing to do with wolves.
Has nothing to do with wolves, guys.
It's
heavy on religion, but I recommend it.
Heavy on religion, but it's a sci-fi twist. It's really crazy. We like that type of shit.
It's fucking amazing.
I don't know.
For me, recommendations, I would recommend actually just going back and watching all these. Because this is definitely one of those where it's in the saga where you cannot watch this one without watching the other ones. I'm sorry, but you can't.
They did it well.
They did it extremely well, man. Like, hats off to y'all guys. HBO Max.
HBO Max.
They're doing it fucking big, man. But yeah, you can't. It is in select theaters, so I know everything's opening back up.
Yes, exactly.
The mask mandate is lifted, but we will do an episode on that later. So yeah,
we them dudes. We do that.
We them dudes. And
going back to HBO Max, they had to hold back. We're gonna definitely touch on that Mortal Kombat. I know you've seen it. I know you have. If
it's
you haven't,
everywhere.
What the fuck? It looks amazing. So we're gonna be touching on that too. So, but it's held back because they want to see what Godzilla's ratings are gonna do with the numbers. So I recommend stream it or go to the theaters. Let's do this, man. Let's make this shit go back around. Get vaccinated.
Get vaccinated.
Be careful out there. Shit, I don't know.
Oh, and since we're doing that, I want to, because obviously we're not wearing merch that belongs to Godzilla. Fuck you, Hot Topic, Spencer's, and Lunchbox. Is it Lunchbox?
Box lunch. Oh, box lunch.
Box lunch. No merch anywhere. I know you can order it offline, guys. Don't tell me that in the comments. I know that.
True.
But I should be able to walk into a store and go get shit. And the shit that they have was mediocre anyways, and it didn't have our sizes. So
yeah, and then we don't fucking schedule for this shit, dude. We just do it on our hand now. So go for it. Comment.
Yeah, we do it at random. We do it at random, guys. So yeah, thank you. And obviously we're solo today, so the leash is off. Nobody's holding us back.
Exactly. Nobody interrupted, motherfucker. Stop interrupting me.
That came from a dark place. More to come from We Them Dudes.
We Them Dudes, man. Hey.
More to come from the board, and more to come from Creature of the Night, guys. Thank you.
And I'm trying to do some random productions, random things.
It is in the works.
I'm coming up with some shit.
He's funny. I will link his project, his profile up once we get it going, of course. We will link it up and we will do our thing, guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm Toxin.
I'm Random.
We Them Dudes.
We Them Dudes.
Stay rebellious, guys.
Woo!